Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Tiff from Journal with Tiff, and today I kind of have a new pen day pen review slash comparison. So as you can see, this is a Lamy, and this is the Lamy 2000, and I want to give number one my thoughts on the Lamy 2000, but that's not the pen that I'm actually reviewing. So let me go ahead and explain this. All right, so I purchased this pen, I want to say maybe, oops, my bad, in May of this year. And I've always been kind of curious about it. So many people were like, oh, this is such a great pen. But like when you look at it, it's just so, yes, I'm going to say it is a classic looking pen. However, I just find it very boring. And I just did not, I didn't get it. I did not get it. But I finally got one that was on sale, a really good sale, and I purchased it, and I did get it in the extra fine, and I like it. But I think I only like it in the extra fine, simply because the extra fine nib really writes like an architect nib, like an architect grind. And that I am obsessed with. I have I think two pens currently that have an architect grind, and I love them. I love the way they write. So yeah, I got this pen and I've been writing with it. It is currently inked right now. I thought that the little clips here in the grip section would bother me. Every now and then my finger does fall on that, and I'm like, okay, let me just readjust, and I'm fine. So it's not something that I can't get over, but it's comfortable. I do post it. Initially I tried not posting it, and I can, but as of late I have been posting it. It does not cause it to be back weighted. So for those, I've kind of already gone over this pen, so I'm not going into a deep review of this. But one thing I have been wanting was the special edition of this. And let me get my coffee, my little cappuccino that my husband made me. Either way, it's so good. I have been wanting the special edition in the black amber. The problem is it's very hard to come by, and if I do come by it, it just costs way more than I was willing to pay. So I want to say I wasn't in the market for it. I wasn't looking for it, kind of, sort of, but I figured like it wasn't an active search. But if I came across one that was within the range I was willing to pay, then let's go for it. And it just so happens that one came up on eBay that was like $150 cheaper than the others that I saw on there, and I went ahead and grabbed it. So let's go ahead and open this up. Again, this comes in the larger Lamy box, and it's a clamshell. And it comes with the Lamy ink. Let's see. What is this? Not exactly sure what that is. If somebody... what is that? This is my first one with... I don't recall seeing that on my other. So if someone knows what that is, please let me know. I haven't even attempted to figure out, so I haven't even tried yet. But anyway, it came secured with... a piece of styrofoam to keep it from moving, and this was posted that it had never been used before. So it comes with a cloth, a cleaning cloth, and let's go ahead and pull her out and get this out of the way. And the very first thing I noticed is the weight. So this is the black, got a little smudge there. This is the black amber, and it is a piston fill, just like its sister here. But unlike the silver model, this kind of has like a champagne color to it, and that's what I wanted. I may still get the silver model as well, but I really, let's turn it this way, really was loving this champagne color. Let's look at that. Got a little smudge here on the clip. Is it a strong clip? Yep, it's a fairly strong clip. And again, this is an extra fine as well. And it is a piston fill. The difference is the black has an ink window, and the grip section is different from the body. But that's really the only difference. So this is kind of like a comparison, not necessarily a full-blown pen review. The main thing that I wanted to point out that I noticed that really had me a little shook, not in a bad way, is the weight. Let's see, I will post what this is actually made out of. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll just post it here of what it is actually made out of. But this is definitely heavier. And my scale is broken, of course, so I can't do a full-blown weight. Before I post this, I may go ahead and run to the store because I need a new scale anyway, so that I can weigh, and I will post the difference in the weight of both of them. So the writing, I haven't even, this has never been inked. I have not inked it yet. Ooh, you know what? This is not going to be one I will post. There is definitely some weight that makes this back weighted. Yeah. So this would not be one that I would post. But writing with it, holding it, without posting it is still very comfortable. It sits perfectly right there in the curve of my hand. So let me go ahead and figure out what I'm going to ink this with, and I will be right back. All right, back to the inking. I was trying to decide, okay, what colors. So I was trying to decide between, the ones I pulled out were Sailor Kitsune Biori, Birmingham Penco Petrified Wood, Troublemaker Kelp Tea, Diamine Dusted Truffle, and Colorverse Wancho. And when I look at the swatch, this one is like a perfect match, but I actually already have this in a different pen. And I'm like, okay, it doesn't have to be perfect match, but I would love for it to blend. So I actually decided to go with Kitsune Biori, one of my favorites. On the swatch, it looks very pink, but this is definitely one of those inks that is mysterious, where sometimes depending on the paper, it can be a pinky brown, it can be a look light brown, it can have a lavender hue to it, it can look pink. On this particular swatch in person, it definitely looks like a dusty pink. I'm not sure how it's going to show up for you guys, but in person it does on this card. However, in the writing sample, it doesn't look quite as pink, and I felt like it's going to look really good in this pen. So let me grab my pen journal. Put this over here. And I've already taken a couple of pictures. What I like to do is take a picture inside and outside, because sunlight, of course, natural light just always makes it look so much better. And I'm not going to post that. So let's go ahead and write. All right, this is the Lamy 2000, an extra fine nib. And this is the Black Amber. And I think this is a 50th anniversary edition. That's why it was in such limited quantity. And if you want to get a little bit closer look, what I really enjoy, let me just kind of zoom in a little bit here so that you can get a closer look at the up and down strokes. It is very much like an architect nib. So here we have down strokes and the horizontal strokes. I'm not sure if you can tell, but upstroke and another horizontal stroke. The horizontal is definitely thinner. I can feel it if you can't tell it. But yeah. And I do think that it really does go well without being 100% too matchy-matchy. If I wanted to go 100% matchy-matchy, I may have chosen another one. But I think that the Kitsune Biore really pulls out like the pinky hues, pinky tones that kind of makes this look almost champagne. And I love this. I am so glad I was able to find it and at a good price because like I said, I was not about to pay like $600 for this pen. I just could not. But I was able to grab it at a really good price. I love the weight of this. Again, when it is posted, in my opinion, it is quite back heavy, but you could easily write without it being posted. So if any of you have this one, let me know. Let me know your thoughts on it. I still do think that I want to get the silver, and I will plug in a picture of all three so that you can see the difference between the black, the regular stainless steel, and the black amber. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know your thoughts if you have it, if you enjoyed this pen, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.